Well. What do we have here? A poor little girl She's running. She's just running away. Okay, don't look at me like that, Hermes. How was I supposed to know she would freak out? Well, you could have not laid it on so heavy, Uncle. Most people just fall to their knees and beg for mercy. Come on, Karun. You must know what I mean. See, Hermes. Karun agrees. Assuming you can consider anything that comes out of his mouth agreement. Huh. So, how long till she realizes the beach is an infinite loop? I give her 1 or 2 more loops. She's persistent. I'll give her that. But she doesn't appear to be stopping. So, should Hermes go get her? Excuse? And why should I go get her? I did my part as usual, getting her soul to the beach of Styx. What do you mean, should you? We can't have Charon do it. His face isn't warm and inviting. I mean, he hasn't looked like he's slept since your half-brother Heracles last visited, and tried to steal my pet. I mean, it's your job to bring the dead here, which I might remind you is already completed. Besides, I have better things to do. You have better things to do. Okay. Well, you aren't my favorite nephew anymore. Oh, Uncle. Don't be that way. No, you go off and do whatever is so important. Well then, I'll be off. See you later, Uncle. Tell your dad I said hello. Yes, I know, Karun. You have a job to do. You want to remind me of why I'm even here? Well, of course she doesn't have a coin. Karun, nobody gets buried with a coin anymore these days. Trade for her jewelry or something. She wasn't buried with any. Can you take her shoes or her clothes or something? What do you mean, isn't that cruel? You're telling me you wouldn't trade your own shirt to get into the afterlife? Okay, well, nobody said your opinion matters anyway. Well, Hermes is gone now, so your opinion doesn't matter. Okay, yes, I'll go speak with her so you can get on with your day. Lady. Hello, lady. Could you please stop running and screaming? You are beginning to give me a headache. Yes, thank you. Now, can we get on with our business? What is our business? Well, you're dead, and you need to go to the afterlife. Well, I say that as if it is easy, but it actually isn't because you weren't buried with money or any valuables. So now you are stuck here on the shore of the river of Styx, forever cursed to be a haunting ghost. The look on your face. I'm kidding. Well, kind of. You see, you are in fact desperately broke. But I'm feeling generous, and Hermes has already drugged me all the way down here, and I don't want my time to be a complete waste. So I'm giving you a pass. And I am paying for your boat fee. Yes, boat fee. Do you expect to cross the river of Styx for free? You know, Karun works very hard for you people, and you never seem all that grateful. Anywho, I shall be paying for your ferry, and because we are going the same way, I shall be joining you. All right, Karun. What do you say to a price of 0 coins? No? Oh, you drive a hard bargain, old man, but fine. Here is your fee. 1 coin. Yes, 1 coin, my dear spirit. I own the place. I ride for free. Oh, are things finally ringing a bell, my dear? Yes, I am the Hades. And yes, you happen to be on your way to Hades. No, I did not name the place after myself. people just started calling it that. It was originally just the underworld, but people would take to saying things like, "Oh, you're off to Hades," so the name just kind of stuck. Not what I would have picked, to say the least. So, you looking forward to the afterlife? You leave many people behind? Well, you'll be reunited with them, so don't worry. Yes, I know they won't have money either. People stopped doing that a long time ago. We changed the rules so you can use valuables as your barter instead. Most people have at least a ring or a necklace or watch to trade. You, on the other hand, are a pretty rare case these days. Most of the time, people who don't have much when they come here aren't very likable in life. Not that I think you are unlikable or anything, just unlucky. How do I know? Well, I've done this job for a long, long time. I've gotten pretty good at judging a character with very little. And what of my character? Well, I'm an open book. I mean that literally. Most of everything I've done is in books. With varying degrees of accuracy. Some downright slander, honestly. What do I mean? Alright. Well, for starters, me and my wife are very happy. I married her in the way that was traditional of the time. I got her dad's approval and then brought her here. It's just how we did things back then. Yes, weird, I know. Even so, I felt bad over the whole thing, of taking a human away from life, even if she was to live a better one as a god. So I let her leave, and she chose to stay with me. She's so clingy, I have to force her to go to the overworld every so often. It's good for her to mingle with her own people and enjoy nature once again. And I still kind of feel bad about it, and it helped me feel a little better. Secondly, Heracles and I get along very well. He once tried to steal and probably kill my dog, Cerberus, for some self-flagellating quest. He had to take it to the overworld or whatever, so I just let him take the dog for a walk. It was no big deal. You know, I even gave the greatest of heroes their own section of the underworld. We call it Elysium. They get it all to themselves. I've always had a bit of a soft spot for heroes. I can't help myself but help them. You know, they used to call me the helper of heroes. Helping Perseus kill Medusa really set that one into motion. Anyway, I can stop talking about myself. My point is, I'm actually a nice guy, contrary to popular belief. So you're surprised the Greeks were right? Yeah, you and most people say that. We kind of fell out of fashion, didn't we? Why? Well, because the Romans basically took the Greeks and gave us different names. And then there was Christ, and he eventually took the world by storm. Us gods don't need people to believe in us. Most are just petty, or want it for the fame, or because they feel owed it due to all the work we do to keep the earth in motion. Sort of a repayment. But after we fell out of popularity, even the worst of us just got used to not having it. Most of us don't even go to the overworld anymore. My wife Persephone does 'cause I make her. Athena likes wandering around and inspecting battlefields. And Zeus is Zeus and likes doing Zeus things. Don't get me wrong, me and Zeus are fine, but he does have some very odd things he likes to do when left alone. If for some reason you ever meet Hera, his wife, just don't bring up any of the things he does. Same thing goes for Hephaestus and Aphrodite. Aphrodite was frankly a whore, and cheated on him with basically everyone. They divorced, and he found a new wife, but it's still a sore spot for him, so just don't bring it up. It makes family reunions kind of weird. It's complicated. Just be happy you aren't a god. It's not as easy as it looks. Lots of work and some of the worst family drama. You can relate. Well, I don't know about the last time your family all disagreed. But mine, the last time we all disagreed, a couple 100,000 people died. So, just saying we might be in slightly different leagues. It felt like that for you? Okay, human, I'm sure it did. Alright, it seems we have reached the end of our ride together. You're going to go ahead and straight to the left here. That seems to be where most people are hanging out right now. You might even find some relatives. I have work to attend to myself, so I will be going a different direction. Me and my wife are some of the only gods you'll ever see regularly, so I'll most likely see you around. Have fun, human.